Yo.
What up, everyone? Happy Friday. Welcome back to the Bum.
Welcome back.
Friday 5 time. We're going to give 5 picks for the weekend. I think I creeped. Did I creep above 50% yet?
You were there early in the picks.
I know I dipped below my back
Your
up.
highest was 54, which was insane.
We've had a rough.
You're at 49.
That's not good. That's not good. That hand up, that's just not good.
I'm telling you why it
Need to be better. Will be better. Can be better.
Haven't been paying attention. I'm only 3 picks behind you, boy. I've been creeping up.
I know, dude. I gotta figure it out. I just gotta figure it out. That's what I have to do right now. What up, TikTok? How we doing, y'all?
TikTok.
Good to see y'all. Hey, if you want to, head over to YouTube, hang out. I'll make the update to the A-list on the screen today. So starting next week, we'll have the official, we'll roll out the new look of the A-list. We started our Court of Owls group chat.
Hey.
That is the official group chat of our A-list. Why is my mic so fucked up? I filmed a Black Panther review this morning.
Ooh.
Holy crap, that movie was awesome. The review's going to come out in a couple hours. We have it filmed. It's uploading right now. So, that has a bunch of spoilers. So, if you haven't seen it, don't watch it. If you have,
What'd you think?
go watch.
1 out of 10.
I gave it, my final ranking was a 91 out of 100.
Wow.
I love this movie.
Stickler.
I think it's phenomenal. Yeah, I think it's so good. I think it's the best thing Marvel's done since Infinity War. That's what I said.
Whoa.
It's a movie that it feels. Shout out to your mom, aka Avalanche, Court of Owls member, in the YouTube chat. Love to see y'all there. Yeah, head over to YouTube if you're on TikTok right now. Head over there.
Your mom.
What is wrong with this mic? It's just like sitting on a cord or something.
It does sound a little
Well, yeah, I'm just moving it.
hollow.
Okay, wait. That should fix it. Okay, I think that's better. That sounds better. Anyways, yeah, I think the way to describe this movie is it's like 2 hours and 45 minutes. What up, Catherine? How we doing? Good to see you in the chat. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes.
It's pretty long.
It feels like 4 hours in the best way possible. Normally when I say a movie like feels long, howdy from Utah, howdy from Indy, what's up?
Utah.
Again, I'm not going to spoil anything live because like that would be unfair if people haven't seen the movie. I'm just saying it's phenomenal. And it feels like 4 hours in the best way possible, where it's like it feels like it's never ending. And
Elijah?
It's a lot. Look at Elijah showing up in the chat. Good to see you.
How do you do?
Elijah, you weren't here yesterday. I challenged
Gang.
the A-list. You know, I'm going at the A-list a little bit. All right, we need to revamp it a little bit so it's got a little bit of different feel. We're cutting it down to 5 starting next week. Catherine's from Oregon. Good to see you. I'm plugging my phone in. I need to plug it in before it does. There we go. Yeah, so I'm cutting the A-list down to 5 people, and then we're going to have an actual group chat with our A-list, and they can talk about what we want to see, all that stuff. It'll be cool. I'm excited for it. What is the movie called? It's Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. I won't talk too much about it. I'm just saying it's phenomenal. It feels like 4 hours because it's awesome. There's so much going on. Great movie. Everyone go see it.
Are you going to post that video on YouTube, or are you going to use it for
the review?
Yeah, the review.
Yeah, it's up on you. It'll be up on YouTube. And then the full podcast episode will be up on Monday. If you want to wait till then, you want to listen to it, all that stuff. Allison, thanks for following. We appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
So it'll be up on YouTube. I'm going to guess by 3. Yeah, I'd almost guarantee it's up by 3 because I'm going to work on it as soon as this is done. So the episode will be up at 3 p.m. on the Good Time YouTube, which go subscribe. You guys have been killing it. I've had to take a lot of cold showers. If you've seen the Instagram stories, every time we get more multiple of 10 subscribers on the YouTube channel, I will hop into a cold shower no matter what I'm wearing, no matter what I'm doing. I will go do it. So make sure you subscribe. I think we're a couple away from me doing it again. So go do that. You guys have been killing it, and I appreciate it a lot. If we hit 3K by Thanksgiving, Noah and I are doing a Hot Ones challenge live on air. I don't do good with hot stuff, so
I love hospitality.
If you want to see me suffer, go subscribe.
I mean, yeah, I'll still suffer too.
All right, Friday 5. It's what we do every Friday. We get 5 picks that hopefully win. Most of the time, don't. For whatever the weekend is.
Standings are closest than they've ever been.
Very close. I feel very passionate about my picks this week.
Okay.
Not different than confident.
Yeah, noticed.
I'm like doubling down on all my picks.
Ooh.
I don't know how confident I feel in them, but I'm passionate about it. There's a lot of energy and motivation behind my picks.
Well,
so.
good. That's good. That's good.
College is busy as hell, boys. I understand that grind. Been there,
Man,
done that.
College.
We appreciate you tuning in, Elijah. Though it means a lot.
Are some of the classes you take like helpful? No. Are they gonna? Are you gonna
Some of
use
them are.
Some of them, but some of them are not.
Some of them are not.
They're just busy. And I hate that. Elijah, I sucks, man. Keep it up.
All right, we'll get into picks. I'll rattle off Wilson's picks first, then Noah, then me. How's that work?
Sounds great to me. Young man.
Wait, actually, no. First, I need to address something that's been a big part of my life the past 24 hours. Everyone like the stream, by the way, on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, like the stream. Helps us a lot.
Come on, please like the stream, please.
I've been getting attacked a lot for the episode I did with Katie. It's been received great. Love it. Thanks for everyone to go watch that. Go watch it if you haven't. Clips are still coming out. It's been doing great. Been doing numbies.
What's the angle? Where do they attack you at? Like,
Well, so the clip that went out, I don't know if you saw it, Noah. Did you see the clip that she posted?
I did, actually.
So a lot of people are saying, I'm getting comments right now, live, all this stuff. It's about texting your ex happy birthday.
Nope.
You see that one?
You can't do that.
Can't do it?
No.
So that's absurd, first of all.
You can't do it, man.
My
If
whole
you have a
argument.
girlfriend currently.
Okay, here's my people are falling victim to clips where like they see a 15-second clip and they create opinions based off it. First of all, go watch the full video where I explain my take, which I'm about to do here.
Okay.
My whole take is it's not an end-all be-all, can never do it, period, end of story.
You're right.
I think there's certain situations, as long as there's one situation which like you can text your ex happy birthday and there's not a problem with it.
I'm sorry. I want you to finish, but can I like butt in?
Go. No, let's have a dialogue.
The only situation where I could see that being appropriate is if it's like 20, I don't know, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years down the road, and you just like see something that makes you think, oh, it's her birthday. Like, I don't know.
That's a situation when you would?
Well, I would never, honestly, but especially if you have a girlfriend.
Yeah, and I agree. Like that probably wouldn't, but like I don't see it as. Kyle says, "Why is the other dude never on camera?" Because we're a YouTube show, Kyle. We're a YouTube show. If you want to see him, head over
right
to
here,
YouTube.
man.
He's right here.
I know,
right
Kyle, man. I wonder
there.
what you think I look like.
Right here. We're a
wonder
YouTube show.
what
Head over to
you think I
YouTube.
look
Head over to the bum. It's linked in my bio on
Give you a
on
hint. I'm
TikTok.
Filipino.
My whole take is like, I don't understand. I guess the way I described it is like, if you see this is someone you obviously cared about at some point in your life, and if there's no like ill will, that things ended amicably, you guys are both just on your own life path whatsoever, but I still like you still care about them, want them to do well, hope life's going well for them, and like you see on like maybe social media or something pops up, you're like, oh, it's their birthday today, like, hey, hope you're having a good day, hope things are well, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Send that's it. You send it into the abyss and that's it.
You got to think, is she going to wish you a happy birthday?
It doesn't matter. You don't think about that stuff. You're not thinking about an open conversation.
No. It's not it's just like I don't know.
You're not doing it. It's not you're not expecting reciprocation. It's just like a good thing to do. You like it when people Noah, here's a question. When someone wishes you happy birthday, you feel good.
Right.
So like
okay.
What is the goal of this life we live on earth?
To make it to heaven.
To make it to heaven, be a good person, be nice to everyone you see, be a kind human being, love everyone.
Love foolishly.
Exactly.
It's
not if it's all about intent. If you're intending for this like open some kind of dialogue, then yeah, don't do it.
Yeah.
Because
That's fair.
that would prove if you're doing it with that intent, then like you're not ready to be in a different relationship because
Right.
you still haven't closed that door.
True.
But I'm just saying, like, if the intent is just like, hey, like, some people, like, who knows? Maybe like someone died and they're having a terrible birthday and like no one remembered their birthday and for some reason it popped up and you're like, oh, hey, happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm standing in the rain, but I'm here. Vibe check, let's go. I love it.
Vibe check.
Sing in the rain right now. Good
What
to
if-
see you, Taylor. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
What if your ex texted you happy birthday?
Yeah.
How would you feel?
I'd say awesome. Thanks for. It was like, oh, it means a lot. You reached out. Hope you're doing well. Send. That's it. Like
It just
I don't
depends on
understand why it's a weird thing.
It's just because it is an avenue of kind of like checking in how they're doing, like, you know.
Because
I don't know.
mean like I see it as like why I don't know. It's just
I agree to disagree.
someone said your intent should always be just be a good damn person. That's what I'm saying. Like if you
You're right.
cared about this person at some point in your life, why stop that? You still care about
Well, it
them.
depends on what kind of ex you're dealing with, you know.
True, but also
depends.
like all I'm saying is if there's one example where it's like not weird and it's okay to do it, then my point's proven. I just don't think it's an end all be all. You should never do it. That was my
I
whole
think
argument.
it's safe not to do it.
Probably a majority of the time you wouldn't do it, but I think there's a certain situations where like maybe it was a long time ago and like you were kids, like you were children at the time, and so like
Right.
you're just like
Okay.
you're wishing them well. Like at that point you're just like a friend. Like, hey, I hope life's going well for you. What is wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that,
That's all I'm saying. That's
except that it's your ex.
but like
There's always that thing, but it's the stigma. There is a stigma.
exactly, and I just think it's stupid. I don't know if you're confident enough in yourself to like know where you're at in that situation.
I just wouldn't even like. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
It's just an interesting debate.
If you I don't know.
People were upset, so I wanted to bring that up and give a full, long-winded example of just where I was coming from.
Alyssa,
What was the
with some
take? Some
insight.
people look too deep into it. I think they're trying to open the door again.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
fair. But again, if that's your intent, you're doing it for the wrong reason.
But
if
there's
you're-
no right or wrong if it's that's where the whole argument comes from is like your reason to you like not many people are going to text their ex to be a good person. They're just not going to. Like they're not going to like
I don't.
in my
Maybe that's just
opinion-
where I'm coming from. Is just like I don't see a problem with like checking in on someone you used to care about and be like, "Hey, happy birthday." That's it.
yes.
Because like no matter how separate
think
your
there's-
worlds are, there was a point in your life where you guys were together and you
Facts,
cared about
Alyssa.
each other. And I don't think that like obviously that ends and you like don't have love for them in the way you did before, but you still like that's a part of your life. And like yeah, that book is closed.
sometimes people want to forget that part of their life.
Very fair, 100%. And I'm not saying this is you should always do this. I'm
Right.
saying it's a very rare situation, but I don't
But
think
it's not
it's
okay.
not a end all like
It's not an absolute.
absolute where it's like you should never ever do this. It's a wrong thing to do.
That's fair.
That's just my point. Depends on the ex.
It's like
and the
saying
dynamic.
you should never bet on the Colts.
yeah, but like what if the Colts are playing a college team?
The old
Then you bet on
OC
the
Raiders.
Colts. Yeah, well, yeah. Then you bet on the Colts.
Unless it's like
I just don't think it's an
Blue team.
absolute. Oh, jeez. I just don't think it's an absolute. That's my whole.
Well, this
argument.
depends on the ex and the dynamic of the past relationship.
Yeah,
It goes many
that's
different
what
ways.
my only argument is that it depends.
Okay, you're right. So
That's-
then
that's all I'm saying.
So then that proves that it's not an end all be all.
Thank you.
So
That's
there
all I'm
you go.
saying. So fuck you to everyone who disagreed with me.
I mean, there's
no, I kind of like it. I like the dialogue. It's interesting
Yeah,
because
I
I had
like
like
it.
friends bring it up to me. They're like, "Hey, dude, I saw that clip. Let's argue about this." Like, I love it. I love that kind of stuff where it's just like, people. I had someone say like, first of all, the biggest comment I got on that type of clip, it was like, "Oh my gosh, dude, his age is showing." Fuck you.
what?
Fuck. I mean, like fair, but like fuck you. That was ridiculous.
Meaning you're young, or meaning
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's so young, he doesn't get it. I don't want to be old and what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Old, like where you're like, not pessimistic, but like you look down on the world. Old and
grouchy.
Oh no, there's a word for it. Not rigid.
Old and
I don't know. Whatever.
Cynical? No.
Cynical, maybe. It's cynical's the right route. Yeah.
I
I don't know. I just think like
sour,
I just think, and again, maybe it's just my own perspective. If you have nothing, like no ill will towards someone, and you see it's their birthday, there's no harm in wishing them happy birthday.
It's true.
If stuff ended in a very bad, poor way, and you're closing that chapter, close that chapter. Like, don't even send that. Obviously, the chapter's already closed. Mm-hmm. But like, whatever. It depends. That's all I'm saying.
It depends. It depends.
All right. Let's get into our picks.
I like that. I like that.
Wilson's picks. First and foremost, I will say, he bet on the Monon Bell game. I don't think you can actually. What up, Gianna?
Can you bet on the Monon Bell game?
I don't think you can bet on it, but he put it. He said, I don't know if that counts, but I'm DePaul money line. The Bell game is tomorrow. Tomorrow morning or tomorrow at noon is the actual game. He put it. DePaul money line is on the card today. I don't know if you can bet on it, but DePaul's gonna win. Okay. Gianna said she's heading over to YouTube. Hell yes. His next pick is the Seattle Seahawks plus 3.5. I believe they're playing the Buccaneers.
Dude,
I think that's the Germany game.
That is a risky. I mean, that's just a tough game to bet on.
I
was looking at that too, and like,
the whole card is weird this week. I don't know.
It is. Who are they playing? The Bucs.
The Bucs. I think it's a Germany game. I'm pretty sure it's the Germany game, early game. I don't hate it. The Seahawks.
Dude, after last week, I don't know what.
I think the Seahawks are good. I'm ready to say the Seahawks are a good team. Almost a really good team.
Wow.
Not great, but they're a really good team.
All right.
So I don't hate that.
Are the Seahawks better than the Giants?
Yes.
Cowboys?
No. I think they're that. I think you have the top
Bengals.
Group. I think they could be head to head. I think they could beat the Bengals. I think in the NFC you have, in my mind, a top 4 and then some fringy guys. Top 4: Eagles, Vikings, Cowboys, Niners. I think those are the top 4 teams. Dude. I think those are the best 4 teams in the NFC. I think on the fringe, outside looking in, you have the Seahawks. You have the Bucs and Rams, who are just weird. You have the Giants. And the Giants fans will be pissed. I know you're like 6-1 or whatever.
And then the Falcons.
And that whole NFC South, whatever. I think that's how the NFC shakes out.
I don't get the Falcons, dude.
So he's got Seahawks plus 3.5. The Saints minus 1.5. I don't know who they're playing.
Man, that is like a tough.
Thank you, Brian, for the football. We appreciate
it's like, shit. The Saints. Let me see who they play. Oh, come on. They play like some. Oh, it's the. Oh, wait.
Who are the Saints?
Steelers.
Oh, yeah. I almost took the over in this game.
Yeah, 40.5. Yeah.
So he has the Saints minus 1.5. He has the Titans minus 2.5 against. You know the Titans play?
They play the Broncos.
Ooh, it depends who starts. If Malik Willis starts, I think it's.
Well, all I know is the King has been eating lately.
Yeah,
and they've been feeding.
He's scored every touchdown for them since like week 8. It's crazy, or not week 8, like week 6. It's something nuts like that. Then he's taking TCU plus 7.5. I believe they have Texas. That's a big game. And then LSU minus 3.5 versus Mississippi State. No, Arkansas. Thank you, Brian, for the
LSU.
Yeah, I believe it's LSU versus Arkansas, maybe.
Minus 3.5.
Yeah, minus 3.5. Thank you, Brian, for holding on the TikTok chat with all the donations. We appreciate it a lot. You're the best. Thank you.
Yeah, Brian.
Gianna says, "Hey, what up? How we doing? Sorry I'm late. All good, Lizzie. All good. Glad you're here. Like the stream on YouTube. Everyone like the stream. I want to see lots of likes. Bump it up, bump it up, bump it up, bump it up. Those are Wilson's picks. We'll see how he does. Is he in last?
No, I'm in last.
You're in.
But he's actually pretty good at betting.
I want to say. I mean, none of us are good.
We're
all below 50%.
Significantly.
Not good.
My improvement is what I bet.
I think I'm gonna go 5-0 this week. I got some interesting bet. All right, I guess we should do yours first, so we don't talk.
If you want to go yours first,
no,
you can.
let's do you.
Okay,
What
so
you got?
I've got So all right, I'm gonna start with my 2 college bets. Tennessee minus 20.5 against Missouri.
Tennessee.
Missouri at Tennessee.
It's only 10.5. I feel like
20.5.
Oh, 20.5.
Minus 20.5.
That makes sense then.
I think they're gonna 30 bomb them.
All right, I like that.
I don't know.
Coming off a
I
loss.
thought that was surprisingly low, and I think that's just like a.
Yeah, coming off a loss, they're gonna be pissed off.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that pick.
And they have all the confidence in the world. Tennessee does. And then I have number 2. I have LSU minus 3.5 as well
Okay.
to mimic my.
That
my
could
boy
be a
Wilson.
letdown game.
Thank
you, Brian.
It's you cannot deny that Brian Kelly has turned that ship around a little bit with LSU.
You can't deny it, but you want to deny it.
You
'cause
want
he's just
to.
the worst, but he's a
know.
good coach.
I'm not a fan of him. But
He's a good coach. What can I say? Hey, shout out to the YouTube chat hitting double digits right now. I appreciate that. That goes a long way. That goes a long way in promoting the show. Thank you to YouTube. I challenged you guys yesterday. I was mad at you guys yesterday. You guys answered the call. You picked up the phone, said, Wyatt, we got you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here.
Hell yeah.
So you're taking LSU. I think it's a letdown spot, but I don't. That's a low spread for a team that just beat Bama. So
It is.
I like
it. Is. And I think Arkansas is what's his KJ Jefferson or something.
something like that. Yeah.
He's hobbling around like he's suffering some injury or something.
I mean, yeah,
he's still playing.
They lost to Liberty, bro.
Yeah.
They were a preseason top 10 team. I'm pretty sure.
They're at home. Like I understand. I just think Brian Kelly's got those Tigers
Yeah.
going. All right, in my third pick, I have Bears minus 3 against the Detroit Lions.
Ooh.
Now that one,
I Sorry, you talk about the game.
No. Well, I know what you're gonna like.
No, I almost bet the under in that game. That's a high total.
Yeah,
It's like 47 and a half, maybe.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's
48 and a
you
half.
just never know though.
Which
Then
I'm
you,
like,
check the score and it's like 27.
Yeah, like the Bears-
27. Like, what the?
I think people are high in the Bears offense because Justin Fields has been berserk the last 2 weeks. I think he could cool off maybe a little bit. I think they're still going to win. I like your pick, but I think the under might be in play.
I think the Bears defense steps up at home a lot. Mm-hmm. Like last week against the Dolphins.
Yeah. Well, they gave up they lost. They gave up 38 points. What do you mean?
Oh. Well, they you're right, but
that was away.
And their offense. No, I think it was at home.
That was home.
I don't know. I think their defense, but like they stepped up in the goal line or in the red zone a couple times.
Yeah.
I don't know. They have that crowd backing them.
Yeah.
And then I've got Titans minus 2.5 as well.
Okay.
Wilson and I are just twins this week. And then
Yeah.
number 5, I have Chargers 49ers over 45.5.
Okay. Don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. All right.
They're kind of sweaters.
My
LSU might be a sweater. Bears will probably be a sweater.
I feel very passionate about my picks this week. My first pick, I go in all NFL. I've given up on college football. I'm done. I'm just gonna stick to my bread and butter NFL. I'm taking the Rams -1 versus the Cardinals. I think the Rams stink. I think the Cardinals stink.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Rams stink a lot less than the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals really stink. And I think it's going to be a blowout. I think the Rams win by 20 plus.
Wow.
I think they kill them. I think Cliff Kingsbury's fired after this game.
Oof.
I think come Monday's show, Cliff Kingsbury will be fired. That's what I'm saying. I think the Rams kill him so bad, he's out of a job.
Damn.
I think he's the next coach to go.
They are axing coaches these days.
Gonzo. I think the Rams kill him. I don't think the Rams are good, but they're much better than the Cardinals. Rams -1.
I like it.
Next pick is Monday night game, so we're going to have to hold off per the results of Friday 5 until Tuesday. But I'm taking the Commanders plus 10.5 versus the Eagles. Every week, Eagles are going to slip up. When are the Eagles going to slip up? I don't think they lose this game. Commanders are a frisky team. They've had 2 close losses the past
Scary
2
Terry.
weeks. They had 2 close games. They beat the Colts, lost the Vikings. They're a good football team. Like, they're good enough to cover 10 points. They just need to lose by only 10 points. I think they're going to cover that. It's at 10.5 right now.
I don't hate that, dude. I think the Commanders are always.
Yeah, they'll keep it close. I don't think they're going to win. They'll keep it close.
Depends on the defense.
My next pick. It's bread and butter. It's how I've made all my money this year. I'm taking Raiders money line. Now,
Raiders
money line.
You stay betting against the Colts.
That's how I make all my money, dude. I haven't lost. The Colts stink. The Colts are the worst team in the league.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They are.
They are. And I watched a clip this morning of Joe Thomas. Remember Joe Thomas, Browns?
Yeah, the lineman, yeah.
He went off. Thank you, Brian. He went off on Jim Irsay for this hire. Because he was talking about how he said it was the most disrespectful move he's ever seen in football, hiring Jeff Saturday.
Who is this?
Joe Thomas said this.
Oh.
Because he's never coached a day in his life, head coach in the NFL. Never coached in the NFL a day in his life. And if you're on the Colts coaching staff, you're looking around. You're like, what am I doing here? Why? How do you bring your little drinking buddy, Jeff Saturday, in as head coach when I'm sitting here putting in the work day in, day out for this football team?
You know, we got to put some respect on Jeff Saturday.
I'm not saying Jeff Saturday is going to be a bad coach, is a bad coach, isn't a good person. I'm just saying there's a point where you have to pay your dues. He jumped to the front of the line.
Yeah.
He skipped over everyone.
I don't know. If you're a Super Bowl champ.
If you're thinking
in the Ring of Honor.
Exactly. If you're thinking Ring of Honor, Super Bowl champ, former Colt, maybe get some galvanize the fans a little bit. Guess what? You have one of those on your coaching staff. Reggie Wayne is on your freaking coaching staff. Yeah. If that's the route you want to go, where you're like, hey, we want. If I'm Reggie Wayne, I quit. Why? Like, that's so disrespectful for him not to be even.
Who's it disrespectful to?
Reggie Wayne.
Oh.
Who every single day. Or they have the other guy. Who's their defensive? Gus Bradley is on their coaching staff. He coached in the NFL. He was the Jaguars coach. You have people who are paying their dues for that organization day in, day out. Jeff Saturday came and talked to the team one time, and Jim Irsay was like, let's go grab a beer. And then all of a sudden, you're on my coaching staff. You're my head coach.
Jeff Saturday gave his blood, sweat, and tears.
I'm not saying he didn't. I'm not saying he didn't. But you have guys on your coaching staff right now who are paying their dues to eventually want to be a head coach. And then you just pull Jeff Saturday from a high school team to be the NFL head coach.
Who's going to coach the high school team now?
Doesn't matter. That's the least of the worries. My point is, I see where Joe Thomas is coming from. Like if you're on the Colts coaching staff, you're pissed off.
I wonder what they're paying Jeff Saturday. I bet it's a fraction, not a fraction, maybe.
Well,
I bet it's not nearly as much as
like the other head coaches.
Well, it's also an interim head coach.
That's what I just like. I don't blame Jeff Saturday for taking the job. I blame Jim Irsay for even offering it to him.
They were the first person they offered.
That's absurd. You don't even talk to the rest of your coaching staff? That's absurd. That's just, absolutely absurd.
See, that's the thing.
Everything about it is absurd.
That's the thing with Irsay too. Is he takes the dictator role and just doesn't communicate with anybody. Thinks he knows best. Does it. Gets Matt Ryan on the team, and now we suck.
Yeah.
But like I cannot emphasize enough the Jeff Saturday pick or for head coach is not to win games.
Exactly. I get that.
It's just to find one. It's an interim head coach. Find one.
Shout out. I want to say shout out to the chat for those who don't watch sports and don't sports bet. Friday's show is always a little sports betting heavy, so we appreciate you just hanging out with us. Maybe
learn a thing or two.
Yeah, learn a thing or two. Don't try to get into this world. It's not a fun world. You just end up losing money.
It's not.
But yeah, just thanks for sticking by us and all that stuff. Yeah. I saw that rant and I was like, you know what? You're damn right. Yeah. You're damn right.
Well, Joe Thomas is a legend.
It was a funny line. He was like, "This is the worst thing I've ever seen on a football franchise do," and I went 1-32 in 2 years.
Oh my god,
it was crazy. So I'm taking the Raiders money line, and now my last two bets. I'm doing some Chubb on Chubb action here.
Okay.
So we got the Dolphins versus the Browns on Sunday.
Yeah.
Bradley Chubb is a Miami Dolphin now, and then Nick Chubb is a running back for the.
Who's GLS?
Huh?
You see GLS?
What do you mean?
In the chat?
On the chat, I do not know.
Right now.
GLS, right now, Jeff Saturday is not the best suited or prepared man to be head coach. There are more guys in the organization to be a coach. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not arguing with that.
And it's disrespectful to those guys. Here's what you do. You elevate one of your guys, and you bring Jeff Saturday on as like a advisory to the head coach. see what he's got. And then maybe if you're like, oh, we see you do good job, and you really want him to be your coach, you can figure that out in the offseason.
I just don't.
I think you lose the respect of your coaching staff if you're Jim Irsay right now. You've lost it.
I don't think it's about choosing. It was never about choosing the best, most prepared head coach.
Well, then don't say you are. He goes, I've never hired a winning coach or a losing coach. Never hired that. Never done that. And then he's like, oh, Chris Ballard, he's a winner.
I mean,
prove it,
Chuck Pagano. I mean,
prove
God
it,
bless
dude.
him. But
It's so contradictory. If you're doing
Caldwell,
this to tank,
come on.
If you're doing this to tank, just like don't pretend you're not.
Irsay doesn't mean half the shit he says, man. He said he has never hired a losing coach. Jim Caldwell, losing coach. Chuck Pagano, I'm sorry. Listen, God bless him. I'm happy, he's in remission and everything's good. But he was not a winning coach.
It's tough, man. It's tough to watch. I'm
sorry. Tony Dungy was the last one we had. Frank Reich, sure, but like.
Yeah, Frank Reich was awful. All right, but back to my Chubb on Chubb bet. We got the Dolphins, Bradley Chubb. We got the Browns, Nick Chubb. Both were Browns at some point, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think they were teammates at some point.
No, Bradley Chubb was on the Broncos.
But
their both last name is Chubb.
Yeah, whatever. There's some Chubb on Chubb connection there. So the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to double Chubb it. I'm double Chubbing it.
That sounds just
inappropriate. Oh, I wish the Panthers already played. They played last night, so I can't triple Chubb it and do Chubba Hubbard to score, which he didn't. So I'm going to take Bradley Chubb. The Bradley Chubb bet I'm going to take is Jacoby Brissett to throw an interception. So I think we're going to get Bradley Chubb rushing the passer, put some pressure on him. Jacoby Brissett, interception. Okay. And then I'm taking Nick Chubb, anytime touchdown score.
Okay.
That's the Chubb on Chubb action. Double Chubb. That's a double Chubb bet. I might parlay those two. A little Chubb on Chubb. I don't know if you can.
Is there going to be like a Brissett, like plus or minus?
Yeah, there's a line for interception.
Like plus 0.5 or something.
Yeah, it's usually it'd probably be like close to like a pick 'em.
Brissett's been looking good, man. I'm gonna say.
Really? You
I'm
think
not.
so?
I mean, I don't disagree that he'll throw an interception, but like compared to what we saw with him on the Colts, he's looking like he's like really found himself. Which is like, and I love Jacoby Brissett because he gave us our all. He gave the Colts his all.
The last 2 weeks, he had a stretch where he was bad.
Yeah.
Last 2 weeks, he's so. I mean, yeah.
I've been
77%, 278, 133 passing yards. He's not. Yeah, the last 2 games, no picks. As long as he doesn't lose games for them, they'll be fine. But yeah, I'm doing the double Chubb for my Friday 5.
I like it.
That's what I'm riding with.
All right, dude.
Let's see. Anything else we want to say before we sign off for the week?
No.
All right. Well, hey, I'm going to the Monon Bell game tomorrow. Roll Tiggs. Can't wait to see that. And then we got the Wakanda Forever review. If you've seen the movie, it comes out in a couple hours. It'll be up on our YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe. Every 10 subscribers, I'm taking a cold shower right then and there. Whatever I'm wearing, whatever I'm doing, I'm hopping in the shower. And I'll post that on our Instagram story, so follow us at Good Time Content. Yeah, just check out everything we got. New Battleflix comes on Monday. Holy shit, there's a moment on this week's Battleflix that will blow your mind. A legacy-defining moment, so I can't wait for you guys to see that. It's going to be electric. So, yeah, tune in to everything we got going on, and we'll see y'all on Monday.
Yes, sir. Monday.
See y'all then.
Peace.
Peace.